So I'll be doing my 3-minute video on my research paper that I did, which is about Lebanese Americans. So first of all, I want to talk about the national population. Experts have estimated there to be about 1 million Lebanese Americans across the nation, but that number isn't exact. Within the state of Utah, there are 17,000 Arab Americans. Not all of these Arab Americans are Lebanese Americans, but the majority of them are. So a lot of them live in the capital, which is Salt Lake City. So reasons for emigrating away from Lebanon, there are several reasons why they left. It was for religious reasons, for freedom of speech, because of war, for economic growth. First of all, there were a lot of conflicts between the Druze and the Christians. A lot of the Christians faced persecution, so they wanted to leave so that they could have freedom of religion. The immigration peaked in the 1910s, and in the year 1914, there were about 9,000 immigrants who came into the country, so they were quite a bit. But then World War I happened, and that slowed a lot of the immigration. And so the culture of a lot of these Lebanese Americans is, well, they have a lot of different variety of religion. A lot are Christian, a lot are Muslim. Actually, the majority of Lebanese Americans are Christian. Also, family is a very large value for Lebanese Americans. They're a lot less individualistic than the average American, and family is very important to them. Education for them is also very important. A lot of important Lebanese Americans have contributed to American society through science, through athletics, through music, through politics. So education is very important for Lebanese Americans. Now I'd like to talk about my great-great-grandmother, who was Tamina Malouf, which is the reason why I was interested in Lebanese Americans in the first place. So she was born on July 28th in 1896 in Lebanon, and due to a lot of religious persecution, her family decided to move. So they moved to New York. One family member at a time would leave, and eventually the whole family got over. After that happened, they moved to Salt Lake City in Utah and started up a business there where they would sell jewelry and a lot of other goods. They ended up buying a car so that they could travel around Utah, and their business continued to grow, and they became very successful. Eventually, the Malouf family moved down to Richfield in 1914, and Tamina would meet my great-great-grandfather there. His name was Glenn Christensen, and he became a part of the family business, part of the Malouf business, and they continued to grow after that.